the universe spoke to me. The universe spoke to me, and it spoke loudly, and it spoke proudly, and it spoke with so much love and adoration and respect. And I received. Hi, hello, welcome. My name is Corian, aka Cosmic Co, and I thank you for tuning in to Cosmic Co TV. For the past few weeks, Venus has been transiting Pisces, and I wanted to get on here and share a little bit about my experience and what that's been like with Venus transiting through my 5th house. If you do not know much about astrology, this is just my own personal experience. This does not have anything to do with the collective, but you might be able to resonate. You might be able to take something from it. If one, you are a Scorpio rising, you might have just recently experienced or are currently experiencing this. Let's just dive right into it. Okay, you see the title. The universe spoke to me, and the universe was loud. They spoke to me lovingly. It spoke to me and imparted its wisdom, shared its support, and gave me a whole lot of love. I typically live a pretty sober life. Being someone who is a spiritual practitioner, I typically am sober 75% of the time. As soon, and I mean as soon, like literally from the moment Venus hit 0 degrees in Pisces, hit my 5th house, I've been partaking in the herbal medicine. I thought that was just very interesting, considering that it has been like a consistent thing. It hasn't been a one time since this transit has started. It's been a consistent weekly endeavor. And Pisces, if you do not know, is ruled by Neptune. And Pisces is known for the escapism. Now, my experience was not necessarily escapism. I wasn't trying to escape from anything, but what I was trying to was dive deeper and seek more understanding for where I'm at, what's going on in my life, and where I want to go. And I will say that definitely happened. Like I said, the universe spoke to me, and it spoke loudly, and it spoke proudly, and it spoke with so much love and adoration and respect. And I received it. Quick little astrology tip. Pisces is known for escapism, being ruled by Neptune. It is known for an altered reality, an altered sense of perspective, being under the influence. And the 5th house rules creativity. It rules romance. It rules self-expression. And I will say that with Venus transiting through here, Venus being the planet of, it's so typical for us to say love, and Venus is so much more than that. Value. Venus being the planet of value is what I shall call it. Transiting here and me partaking in this made so much sense, because how do I want to go about this? There's so much I want to talk about. Oh my God. The universe speak to you. You saying the universe spoke to you. How did the universe speak to you? Are you delusional? Are you crazy? So what I mean by the universe spoke to me is there were just a lot of signs that I was receptive to from the universe, from my spirit team, from God, from source, whatever name, whatever titles you want to put on it. And would I have been receptive to them without the plant medicine? Yes. But do I think they would have hit and really been embedded in my subconscious in the ways that they needed to, or in the ways that they were? No. I think it would have taken me a lot. I won't say a lot. I think it would have taken me just a little bit longer, and it would have been some trials and tribulations to come with it. So one of those signs being that being a creative is enough. In one of my encounters, pretty much in all of my encounters of being in an altered state of mind, I had these experiences where I was reflecting on what I am, who I am, what I want to be, and where I want my life to go, what my dreams and aspirations look like. And in one of those moments, it was just this beautiful affirmation and this beautiful showing. That's one thing that I really want to mention. Through these experiences, it felt less like a telling and more like a showing. Like God saying, let me show you, let me give you examples of what this looks like and how it is showing up in the world and how you can be one of these people. So in one moment, in one experience, I was sitting and I was like writing down, just allowing my mind to wander. And in moments where I began to worry, I would affirm myself. I would reaffirm myself of who I am, what I want to be, where I'm going, like just, self-concept affirmations. And I would jot down every one that came up. I have them here in front of me. I would literally write down everyone that came up because it was so intentional of, no, this is from the self-concept. This is from who I want to be. And if I am in this present moment and I'm worried about something, and this is the affirmation that comes up, this is the affirmation that recenters me and keeps me in alignment with that positive self-concept, with that aligned self-concept, baby, I need to be mindful of this. I need to be intentional about this. I need to have these to come back to. I need to be a good steward of my resources. So I literally was just sitting almost like in meditation, but not really meditation, and just writing down all of the affirmations that came up anytime I began to worry. And it was just instinctual. It wasn't like I was thinking of, oh, what do I need to hear? What do I need to tell myself? It was like, no, the moment I began to worry, my higher self was like, we're not doing that. This is what you need to tell yourself. Like, we're not doing that. This is what you need to hear. This is what you need to stay focused on. And in those moments also, I found that I would have moments where I would like be scrolling on my Instagram Explore page and just seeing or interacting with random different people. Or like my Apple Music algorithm started showing me smaller, or just lesser known individuals and musicians and artists. And I was like, oh, wow. And I'm just me being me. I'm going and looking these people up. I'm going and following them on social media, that kind of thing. And in that moment, I was like, oh, you're showing me examples of how this can happen for me. Right now, being a content creator, being a spiritual service provider, and relying so heavily on the internet, it's kind of like, in all of these algorithms that we really don't have no control over and we just keep trying to beat, I had a moment of like, how am I supposed to know or help or push? Like, what am I supposed to do to ensure that I'm being reached, or that I'm being received, or that my name is out there, or whatever it is? Just like, how can I ensure that I'm being known? And in that moment, it was like, oh, this is that example. And I literally wrote it down. The universe affirms me of all the endless possibilities. Explore page, searching random interaction. How people may find you. Of like, it's moments like these where, yes, somebody can scroll down the Explore page and see you. Yes, somebody can be on the YouTube recommended and come across your video. Yes, somebody might hear your name, or your name might come up somewhere and they're like, oh, let me go see what this is, who this is. Like, the possibilities are endless, and we tend to limit ourselves because we don't understand, or we feel like we're battling all these things. And it just felt very reaffirming for the universe to be like, hey, let me show you. Right? Because the same way you came across this random person, the same way you came across this random musician who only has 500 followers or whatever, you get what I'm saying? Like, the same way you came across this random person, the same way you came across this random thing, the same way you came across this lesser known creative, people are coming across you. People will find you. The possibilities are endless. And that was such a beautiful thing to experience, of like, you're doing it. You're doing exactly what other people will do to find you. You're doing it. And also in other moments of like, being a creative is enough. And I was shown like these different celebrities. And one person that really came to mind was Solange. And I can't remember who else. Like, it was, I really wish I could remember the other people. But of like, there are people who are creatives. I'm a creative. And the title, I'm a creative, is enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Being a creative is enough. And because we as a collective, artistic people, spiritual people, whatever it may be, have dreams, goals, and aspirations that are deemed unessential, inessential, right? Please put air quotes around that. Sometimes, especially when you're struggling, air quotes around that too, because I'm not claiming that either. But sometimes when you're struggling or you're just starting out, you can begin to beat yourself up, because it's like, why aren't my dreams so tangible? Right? Why aren't my dreams so cookie cutter? Why aren't my goals so easy to list out and pinpoint and just do? And it's like, no, being a creative is enough. That is a title. That is a job. It is enough. It is work. It's hard work. It just doesn't look like the hard work that we're used to or that we've been taught. So therefore, because it doesn't look like the cookie cutter image that we've seen our entire lives, we have a harder time accepting that and moving in that and embracing that. Being a creative is enough. And the universe will take care of you for being that creative. And what I mean by that also is being you is enough. Being you is enough. Being you is enough. Showing up authentically and vulnerably in whatever ways you see fit is enough. And I also received affirmations of that too, of like coming across YouTubers and coming across other business owners or whatever, and them doing what it is that I do and what I want to do, and feeling like towards self, it has to be so overcomplicated or so difficult or such this grand thing. And it's like, no, baby, it's that easy. It's that easy. Like, people will pay you to sit on camera and yap and do what I'm doing right now. You can get paid to do that. You can get paid to be an inspiration. You can get paid to be a motivation. You can get paid for your optimism. You can get paid for your guidance. You can get paid for your wisdom. You can get paid for being you. You can get paid for being you. And just receiving affirmation of that through like coming across certain YouTubers, coming across different videos, and just literally doing what I'm doing, sitting here talking, sharing my experiences, sharing whatever channel messages came up, sharing whatever lessons have been learned, sharing whatever growth has been experienced. That's it. Sharing themselves. That's it. And that was such a beautiful affirmation. Once again, it felt like the universe was saying, I can show you better than I can tell you. Like, me telling you is not enough. Let me show you. Let me give you examples of great creatives. Let me give you examples of all of the YouTubers, the podcasters, the content creators, the business owners doing what it is that you do and what you want to do. Let me show you the ways in which people can find you. Let me show you the endless opportunities just by you being you. And I'm so grateful for that. Like, the universe spoke to me, and it was loud, and it was loving, and it was affirming. And it's like, I don't want to say I've never experienced that before, but I've never experienced that like that before. Like, that was another level. That was different. It hit different. It resonated different. And then also just receiving that sort of affirmation. Let me get myself together before I keep talking. And then also just receiving those same sort of affirmations from the people around me, the people close to me, the people that appreciate what I do and appreciate my vulnerability and appreciate my authenticity and appreciate me sharing myself in that way. Having friends message me and be like, no, keep going, keep doing this. This is dope. Like, we appreciate you. To have somebody message me and be like, I am the embodiment of the heart chakra card and the generosity of giving and just giving purely without intentions to receive, and how giving can look so many different ways, and of that this truly is my form of giving. Like, yes, I do it for me, but I do it because I also know that there are people out there like myself who might come across this video or might get high and feel like the universe is talking to them. And yes, they are. Yes, the universe is talking to you. Yes, thank you for being here. Um, like, because it is that. It is that. And it is that deep. It is that powerful. It is that impactful. Like, you being authentic creates ripples. And oh my gosh, I think I saved this video, and I might insert a clip if I can go back and screen record it or find it or whatever. But I recently saw a video of a girl sort of talking about that. And I think she was speaking from the point of creativity and of like how things are not about you, and how everybody's destiny is intertwined, and by you showing up in your destiny in this moment catalyzes somebody else to show up in theirs. And I think that that was the perfect summary for what this Pisces Venus transit has been for me, of like the proof that other people showing up in their destiny, that other people showing up in their authenticity, that other people just being themselves, one can catalyze me, but that I also can be that person, that I also can do those things, that I also can have the things that I want just from doing it, because that is me being authentic and fulfilling my destiny. I have talked for 20 minutes about this one topic, and I don't know if it has made any sense yet. This might be one of the ones where I just posted no edits. Let's just coexist together. Whew. Oh my God. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. I was expecting for it to get that deep, but I also was not expecting for it to get that deep. If you are still here, I thank you for tuning in with me. I thank you for rocking with me in this moment. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope that you received something from this. I hope that it impacted you and changed your life in absolutely any way possible. I ask that you support me in all of my endeavors. Check me out on any other social media, Cosmic Co. All across the board pretty much. But of course, all of my social media links are in the description box below. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Don't forget to check out my website, where I do provide personal readings and services. I have custom merchandise. This is one of my shirts. Astrology is an art form. I have hoodies, crew necks, and t-shirts available on my site. I also have a blog. I have not posted over there in a while, but I need to do that. And that's it. That's all. It's all love, light beams.